I'm April Schilling, and I've got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Kings and queens go hard. Rise and star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote.
SLT Nation! Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. We're having real conversation with rising stars in our community who's doing big things and accomplishing what, KT? Big dreams. You ain't saying with enough emotion. With big dreams.
Just say it again. Golly.
Hey, well, let's listen here. Y'all know I love my brother to death, but we got a very special one in the building tonight. I don't know why the University of Tennessee they have just adopted us. I don't know why Indiana has showed us so much love, but today we got the head coach of the national team, basketball coach at Bella Vista College Prep High School. Oh my goodness. This thing is going bananas. We got her, ladies and gentlemen. Ring the bell. Welcome, April Schilling, to the show. How you doing, April?
Fantastic. Thanks for having me.
Hey, we just gonna call you Coach. Is that gonna be good?
Love it.
Yep. Hey, if this is your first time checking out the platform, we first and foremost want to say thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. It means a lot for you to come. We know there's a million other shows out there, but you chose to rock with us. And allow me to introduce myself. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the Louisiana, Mr. Yeet himself. I'm rocking alongside my co-host, my brother from another mother. Y'all already heard him. We real brothers, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this dude, but how you doing today, KT?
I'm doing fine, man. And like you said, the University of Tennessee has showed us so much love. This is like the 10th person that we've had on the show. It may be even more than that. So shout out to the Vols.
Hey, Rocky Top! Yeah!
Okay. That's pretty good.
Hey, I know. Hey, the legends that come out of Tennessee is it never ceases to amaze me. But check this out. Before we jump into this amazing story and we rock tonight, we got to do a small favor from you. We got to ask something big in heart, but small in action. It won't cost you anything. We want to take you through the Sports Life Talk membership. Join the community on the count of 3. We want you to smash that subscribe button. It's very simple to do. Smash that subscribe button and also hit that like button so this show can go bing, bing, bing. It just goes all over the world. And people that don't know how amazing Coach is, they'll be able to see this show. So on the count of 3, Coach Schilling, is Bella Vista gonna rock with us? Are they gonna show some love to us?
I hope so.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, welcome to the family. Listen, me and Kev, we don't do fans. We don't do followers. We do family members. And now you are part of our family. But hey, it's that time. That's right. Coach Schilling, she known to throw out an assist or two, but today we got to take her through the crucible, the Sports Life Talk initiation. Coach, are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, Kevin, heat up.
All right, Coach, to initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
Ooh, top 5 music artists. I'll have it with Alicia Keys. Underdog specifically, I like that one. Superwoman. She got a lot of good ones, but start with her. I like Pink is my favorite in concert artist. She does some crazy stuff and sings while doing it. Pretty spectacular. Lauren Diego, Dell, One shout out to Leanna Crawford. She's up and coming. She's a Christian artist. She's the fiance to 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐿, who's a 7-footer in the NBA.
I know who 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐿 is. Yeah.
Okay, so they're both famous now. So Leanna Crawford, go check her out. She's great, fantastic. I have 2 daughters, so they love her. But yeah, those are my 5.
I love that top 5, Kevin. I'm gonna have to go check out that Leanna Crawford. My wife big into like Hillsong and Maverick City music, so I know she probably heard of Leanna Crawford. So
okay,
I'm gonna have to check those out. What you giving to KT?
B. Jones, she's showing us love. This is a coach who can probably still whoop me on the basketball court. Give her 5.
Oh, why are you still up my thunder? Because you know I'm bringing it to you.
You missed like that, but give her 5.
But KT, she threw a gospel one in there. Gotta give her one.
We brought one for the Lord. One for the Lord. You're right. All right, Coach. So who is your favorite superhero and why?
Favorite superhero, Wonder Woman. Once again, because helps show my 2 daughters that women can do some pretty crazy, awesome things.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah. So all right, Diana Prince, for this one. Since every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
I would have to go with Pink, Perfect, the clean version, because it got kids around and everything. But yeah, Perfect, because it, is one that empowers young women to be comfortable in their own skin and be strong.
Can you sing it for us, Coach?
No, man, no. I stay in my lane now. I know my strengths and weaknesses, so I stay in my
I almost
lane.
had you, Coach. Had you.
You did it.
All right, Coach. So if you could shadow anyone for a week and learn from them, they could be dead or alive. Who would it be and why?
It's a good question. I had the opportunity to meet with Coach John Wooden when he was alive, and a couple different times. But I wish so much that I would have gotten more time with him. Obviously, he's one of, if not arguably, the best coach to ever coach on the men's side. So he's had a few championship banners hanging up there in Pauley. So I would love to pick his brain and just kind of understand how he got those guys to play so hard back in the day. So John Wooden.
That's a good choice. I would love to talk to him too, because I want to ask him why he wouldn't let his players dunk at the very beginning. He used to hate for his players to dunk. Did you know that, B. Jones?
I know.
No, I didn't know that about John. What is it?
It was illegal though, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't okay.
Yeah.
It wouldn't count. But
yeah, he was like, don't dunk. I'm like, you got like 7 people, 7 people. Yeah. But hey, on the behalf of the SLT Nation, Coach, we want to welcome you to our family. So B. Jones, go ahead and take it away, man.
Coach, we are so thankful for you coming and just joining the show, coming on the platform. This, like, if I could go through all these accolades that you've been able to accomplish in a short life, like this is the kind of resume I want to be able to put in front of somebody when I'm saying it's time for me to go home. But Coach, let's start from the beginning. Let's go back to Connorsville with this one. All right, when did you start hooping and when did you fall in love with basketball?
Yeah, wow. Well, in Indiana, that's just kind of what you do, right? It's in the blood. The Hoosier State. Just at a really young age, grew up playing against boys for first grade on. I think one memorable moment where I was like, man, I love this. My parents got me my very own, we lived on a farm, my very own basketball goal outdoor, and I was 6 years old, and they surprised me with it. They just handed me a basketball and told me to look over, and it was like, oh man, it was this huge moment in my little life. And you couldn't get me off that thing. I would cry when it got dark. So I just fell in love with it at a really young age.
Now, do you come from a big family, a basketball family, or was it just you and that orange peel?
Yeah, it was me in the orange. Yeah, it was just that for a long time. But then I have a sister who's 10 years younger than me. She played at Butler University, and so she was a D1 shooting guard. Probably a better shooter than me. I don't know. It's up for debate.
I know somebody you are better shooter than, and that's
you. Yeah,
that's this guy right over here next to me. Coach, he swear he got a wicked jump shot, Coach. I wish there was a way I could get some footage of him and put it on our IG page. But
Coach, you can't always tell him though. Your jump shot never leaves. Everything else may leave, but you don't lose your jump shot.
That's true. I give you that. I like I can play horse. I can be
what happened to Russell?
Yeah,
because it didn't travel from Washington D.C. to.
He never had a true jump shot.
That's mean.
Hey, Russell, I'm just joking, man. You ain't got to no slide no deals. All right, look. So Kevin, it's not very often we've had some McDonald's All-Americans, Coach, but I don't know if we've had the Miss Indiana of basketball ever on the show. Like, so were you was a certified problem in high school. Am I getting this correct, that you was putting buckets on folks' heads even back in the young age?
We had a lot of fun. Yeah. It was, in Indiana, and I've been fortunate to travel around, the U.S. playing from coast to coast, from California to New York for a little bit. So, and obviously South. We had 5,000 people at our basketball games in high school for girls basketball. Like, it was the ticket in town. Yeah. So I grew up like, wow, this is fun. It's important to people. So yeah, it was fantastic.
Putting that in perspective, my New Orleans Pelicans, they'll be lucky to get like 13,000 on a normal game night. So you guys almost had the same crowd as an NBA game almost. That is absolutely insane. So you earlier today you mentioned John Wooden getting that opportunity to kind of hang with him for a week. We gotta ask you about the opportunity for you to hang with, probably, in my opinion, the John Wooden of female basketball, the most legendary college basketball coach ever. You got the opportunity to play for Pat Summitt, and you gotta put us on game. What was it like to be in that locker room, be a part of that dynasty, to be able to learn and develop and grow under such an epic, historical, legendary coach?
Mm-hmm. When you're going through it, you don't realize the impact and the bigness, I guess, of it, and her stamp on the game. She was passionate and intense, and I love that part of her. It's what I try to carry over into my training and coaching, because it's contagious. Her energy, and you never want to cross her now. I mean, like, you got that stare down, and you buttoned up real quick and did what she wanted the best you could. But I mean, I watch film with her every day before practice as her point guard, and so it's invaluable. Like the amount of things I've learned just by sitting and watching film in her office. So super thankful and grateful for that.
Well, Coach, I got to rush through your career because you played for 3 WNBA franchises. You had a great career, and I mean, it's not too many people that get to sit up there and say, "Hey, I hooped with the best of them for a while." But quickly, just reminiscing on your days playing professional basketball, is there any highlight moment or marquee moment you can remember that you can share with the community?
There isn't just like one moment. I just loved the grind. As a player, I'm only 5'7", so you kind of have to kind of love the joy of the process of even training camp. Even though your body is screaming, it hurts, and 2-a-days, and you're all trying to fight for a roster spot. At the end of the day, it's just it was a really fun experience. All 3 different experiences, 3 different teams, 2 different coaches. And then, coaching, later, coaching in the league has been fun. Just, I've been fortunate to work with every level. Like, in a given day, I'll work with my daughter's team, who's 7. I'll work with my high school team, and I'll train pros, like, in the summer. And so, like, understanding, like, the different levels of, just the joy and the pure, like, love of the game of the little kids and the youth. And then the high school kids, like, they're driven, they got this carrot, they want to, go to the next level. And then the pros, like, you teach them something, they'll implement it in the game that night, Like, it's just so quick. It's so neat for me to be able to, I don't know, give back to the game that's given so much to me. And so that's kind of where I get my juice and my passion of, helping other folks do the same thing.
Now, Coach, you must be reading my script over here, because I couldn't segue it any better, because it's time to we got you here because you are an amazing coach and you're doing some phenomenal things out there. And I'm gonna be real with you, Coach. You seem pretty intense. I've been looking at you. I've been peering in the eyeballs, and I'm like, I know she's gonna make me do laps. I got to do lines after this show, Coach. So tell us, did you learn a lot from Coach Summit? Is that what I'm understanding right now?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, one thing though that I never want to be demeaning, with it, because I think that's something in the game that it's just uncalled for. I'll be demanding and make sure we do our best and give our best, but never demeaning. I mean, I think kids these days need to be built up, and so my whole thing is hold the line. So you're not gonna roll all over anybody, and respect folks, and play the game the right way, which is really hard. But I just think these kids are dealing with so much pressure on social media, and I mean, it's blasted in your face, whatever you do and say. So I just think we need to give these kids some tools to help them navigate this new world, because I didn't live in this. Shoot, when I was in Collegeville, ain't no one hear about me unless they were at the game.
Now, Coach, Bella Vista is located in Phoenix, and I don't know a lot about Phoenix, but I know that there's probably 2 or 3 national powerhouses in that area. Is the competition pretty rough out there in Phoenix? I mean, tell us a little bit about the Bella Vista program.
Yeah, it's fun because I have a team full of girls who want to get to the next level, and I feel like they're D1 caliber, most of them on our team. And so it's fun coaching that competitive athlete that just wants to get after it every day. Our practices are intense, and it's really, really fun to get after it. But we have a national schedule. I mean, we went to LA and Vegas, and we'll go to Dallas next week. And then we'll head to Atlanta, Boston, Coach, and finish in New York, I hope. So
Coach,
we travel all over the place.
Coach, we located in Dallas, Texas. As soon as you and the team touch down, you text us, Coach. We will be there. We are coming out. Matter of fact, SLT Nation, if you're watching this, we're going to get this out early. We got to show up for Bella Vista. We coming out to the game, Coach. Count us in. We're gonna put the dates down in the comment section so we can talk a little bit about it. Now, Coach, before we jump off of Bella Vista here, if I was to have the opportunity to talk to one of your kids, what kind of coach are they gonna say you are, Coach?
But I want them to say, or what they would say.
what they would say.
What they would say, I would say, Coach loves us, but man, she's intense. Probably.
And when we come there, what are we going to see out of this Bella Vista team? Are we running? We 40 minutes of 40 minutes of fury.
We can go as fast as we can go. Yes, our motto is being tough and unselfish. So hopefully you see a lot of that. A lot of sharing the ball so it doesn't stick, and trying to just play as fast as we can with our skill level. So yeah, I hope that's what you see.
All right. Now, Coach, I'm gonna put you in the pressure cooker. I only got time for one more question. I'm bumping up against my ceiling here, but this show, when we started off doing this show, Kevin made it a point. He said, man, we are going to be the voice of females basketball as much as we possibly can as being males. We want to make sure we grow this game. Debates have happened numerous times over the last couple of years on what is it going to take. I have some ideas in my mind, but I want to hear your take. Right now, if we were to go to, like you just mentioned, it's possible for 5,000 to show up at a girls basketball game, right? At a women's high school basketball game. We see big showouts in the WNBA sometimes, but from a consistency basis, what does it take for the women's game to grow? In your opinion.
In my opinion, I think the grass, it starts in the grassroots and making that quality. I think it's gotten watered down a little bit with all of the different tournaments out there. Now there's 500 tournaments. When I was playing, there was one. You win your state, you go to nationals. And I mean, I was playing with Sue Bird and Kara Lawson at 10 years old. Like, it was all the best of the best playing at 10 and then all the way up. So now it's just so hard to know where those players are and what the talent's like, because you don't know the competition. So it starts at grassroots, but moving on up, just the visibility. They need, like, little girls need to see what they want to become. And so they need to see coaches. They need to see women being successful and strong and on the TV and marketing. And, you know, we can talk about the league, like the W a little bit. I mean, I think expansion's coming. I think there needs to be a G League for them, because that's just an untapped. You know, these great players, talented players, get waived, and then where do they go?
Coach, I can't believe it. It's like top 10 draft picks are walking in the streets right now. I cannot believe that there's no possible way. You reeled me in on draft night. You had this young lady who I saw her clip, I saw her story, and all of a sudden I look up in the season, in the middle of the season, she's not on the roster. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense.
There's a huge need for it.
I gotta pitch an idea to you. I pitched some crazy ideas. Y'all go back and watch some of the shows. I pitched a bunch of crazy ideas, but this has got to be my craziest one. I grew up as a big WWE wrestling fan. All right, Kevin is still a wrestling fan. The women's basketball needs a bad guy. The problem is that Gino Ariamo, UConn, they clean cut. They so excellent. Dawn Staley, excellent. Tara and Stanford, they excellent. We need a bad guy. We need a women's team that is dunking, talking trash, getting technical fouls, making the game look ugly so people can start to root against them. And what they're going to come and they're going to be like, you know what? I didn't like her, but I really love Sue Bird. The way she played the game is excellent. What do you think about that idea, Coach? We get a bad guy team.
Get a bad guy team.
The Detroit Bad
Boys. I feel
Boys
like UConn's my bad guy team, so I already have them. I mean, I can root for them.
Is that what I'm going to get when I see Bella Vista? They're going to be out there throwing elbows.
Oh, man. I don't know. Maybe you need to run with that.
I need to run with it, don't it? I had some crazy ones, but that's the one I'm going. That's the one I'm going with.
There's plenty of material, so yeah, you can get a good squad up.
All right, well, Coach, I got to play the bad guy today. Welcome to the championship rounds. This is the part of the show where Kevin and I, we go compete 1 versus 1. And you are now officially calling. You was already calling the shots, Coach. I wasn't challenging you anyway, but you are now officially calling the shots in this game. Now, have you ever played Would You Rather before, Coach?
Yes, sir.
All right, so the rules are very simple. SportsLifeTalk Nation. I will present an option. Kevin will present an option. Coach will select one. The one she selects, that host will get a point. The first host to get 2 points, or the best out of 3, will win this episode's game of championship rounds. And Coach, he got a little smirk on his face up there. Let me tell you why. Because he stole the last one from me. He stole it. It was a travesty. It was worse than the officiating in the World Cup game USA versus Wales. Do you hear me? It was the worst officiated game ever. So this one, I'm gonna need you to show me some love, Coach, because I know what a shilling is, and you know a shilling in some countries, hey, it means money. You know what I'm saying? We got Coach April money in on the thing. All right, so here we go, Coach Schilling. Kevin, you the defending champ. You go first.
I gotta get my composure. That was pretty plenty to beat you on. All right, Coach. Would you rather coach a player that became a Hall of Famer, and in their Hall of Fame speech tell you they wouldn't be here if it weren't for your guidance, or
coach a player that eventually became a coach, creating you a coaching tree, right? And that coach went on to win a ring and say, I learned it all in the April Schilling.
You got my vote for that one.
Who got it?
You.
Hit him with that flex. Hit him with that flex. Let's go. That's the way you started out. God, Coach, I feel it. I'm getting that feeling. Hey, it ain't April Fool's Day today, baby. Let's go to work. Round number 2. Would you rather have Nike pay for an elite April Schilling basketball camp? Would you get to travel around the world with some of the dopest high school basketball players, and y'all get to influence the younger generation? It's not a high school camp. This is not a skills camp. This is like the best high school players in the nation. going around the country with you, and y'all are talking to 5th graders, 6th graders, and creating that next generation of basketball? Or
did you want to add anything else to that, B. Jones? Good grief. How am I going to beat? I can't beat that question now.
Let's see what you got.
No, you added a whole bunch of stuff on that one. I don't appreciate that. All right, Coach, would you rather have Nike give you your own clothing line where some of the proceeds go to multiple basketball and academic scholarships in your name?
Go with your head coach. I like the scholarship option. You got it. 1-to-1.
The 5th graders need you though, coach.
Tied up going into the 3rd.
All right, coach, you got to quickly, before we do this, tell us about a game-winning shot that you ever hit. In high school, it don't matter. Did you ever hit a buzzer beater? Anytime? Or make a big play to win a game?
Yeah, it was in high school. It was double overtime one. Yeah. Playoffs. Took it to the 2nd overtime, 3 in the corner with 3 seconds left.
Yeah, you knocked it down.
It was fun. Yeah.
All right, well,
the opposing opponent was going to UConn, and I was going to Tennessee, so there was that matchup too.
Ooh.
Yeah. That was a good one.
I'm in this situation. I'll just go ahead and say it. I'm UConn, and he's Bellarmine University. So you Austin P right now, Kevin. All right, here we go. Last round for the shot in the corner with 3 seconds left to go. Here we go, Kevin.
You could at least say I was Tennessee and you were UConn. That was kind of messed up. All right. Would you rather host your own food show where you interview athletes and celebrities at their favorite places to eat in their hometowns, or...
And I can tell you're not a food lover, coach, so we're here with this one. Would you rather host a YouTube basketball pickup series where you and a professional athlete get to give pointers or get to coach, kind of give some coaching techniques to athletes while playing ball in the gyms that they grew up in?
Mouth of the South, you got it. You got the vote.
Not only did I get the vote, I got the... Yeah, you know what else I got, coach? I got spirit in my fingers right now. Because when you talk about the best, you talk about the mouth of the South. Let me hear y'all say it. MOTS. Mouth of the South. Yes, coach, we got the belt back. You want to touch it, coach?
Nice.
When you get here to Coach, when you get here to Dallas, you wearing this right here in the locker room, all right?
I got you.
You get the belt, coach. You get the belt. All right, you all right, Kevin? You okay? I told you. I told everybody on the last show, coach, I said, y'all watch the next show. I'm going to win it. I kept my word. I'm Joe Namath. All right, coach. Well, the title of the show is Sports Life Talks. You got next. So now everybody's rocking with you at April D. Schilling. Everybody want to see Bella Vista play ball. But you got to tell us, coach, if we rocking with you now, what does the future hold for you?
I want to be a great mom, a great wife, and then just give back to this game. I don't know what that looks like. Right now, I'm coaching this prep school, and I love it. These kids, we have 4 more months with them in our season. So in the short term, that's what you'll see me doing. In the long term, we'll be doing something in basketball. That's for sure.
It's gonna be hooping related, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you ever want to go back to the WNBA and coach us one day? It don't matter. 10 years from now, 15 years from now. You ever want to go back to the...
I might. I keep the door open,
Sound like something coming. Sound like something already cooking. I ain't trying. I'm sorry, Bella Vista. No, coach like, why is he doing that? Look, V. Jones gonna run lines for sure after this show. All right, coach.
Yeah, it's definitely not anything with cooking. I just found that out. All right, coach. So do you have any shout outs you want to give?
So salty about that. It's okay.
Oh, super salty. He don't lose well, coach. He didn't learn this.
I lose well. I hate losing to you. And coach, this shout out's like your family members, other coaches and stuff like that. Not the nomination just yet.
Okay. My staff. I got to get my staff some run. Coach Sydney Weiss, who is recovering from her ACL. She's in the W, 5-year vet. I roped her into coaching with me.
I was just about to say that name is so familiar.
Didn't somebody nominate her?
Yes.
Oh, I'm about to too. So
okay. All right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she needs to be on here. Yeah, and the rest of my staff, Donna's Henry and all the Bella Vista crew. Appreciate y'all.
All right, so this is a part of the show where you get a chance to call out the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. I told them my story. I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Coach, who are you passing your ball to?
Well, Sydney Weiss is one. Sheree Mitchell, she's a wreck. So she was a little point guard for me at UCSB when I was a college coach. And now she's reffing in the NBA and the WNBA. And so, it was a cool full circle moment when I was scouting for the Lynx. And I was sitting there courtside in Phoenix, and then I see her running up and down reffing. So really proud of her and happy for her career, where it's going. So Sheree Mitchell.
Sheree,
you got next.
Kevin said he wanted to get a referee. I swear, yesterday he said, man, we need to. He said, man, we need to reach out to some referees. So Sheree Mitchell, you are on the clock, Coach.
I think you had more, B. Jones.
Coach Weiss. Am I cutting you out? My bad. Keep going, Coach.
Can I get one more?
Yeah, you get as many as you want that'll keep me from having to do calisthenics and jumping up and down.
A lot of these folks. Stacey Pates, she's a commentator for ESPN CBS. I met her when she interviewed me initially, and we've stayed friends really close. She was on the Pacers sideline, so she kind of done it all, but right now she's in LA still doing her thing, doing some work for CBS and rugby, and she got a mad sneaker game. So if you want to talk sneakers,
we definitely need to talk to her.
Coach, she can't. What's her name again?
Stacey Pates.
Stacey Pates. It's on between me and you. We gotta have a sneaker off because I'm a giant. I promise you, I'm a problem with these sneakers, Coach Schilling.
Okay. Good stuff.
Is that it? So we got
That's all I'm gonna go 3. 1, 2, 3.
All right, Pate, Weiss, and Mitchell. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Y'all are all on the clock. Kevin, you got some work in front of you, sir. Get with the production team after the show. We're gonna be reaching out to y'all because we got to get y'all on the show. We can't wait. But Coach April Schilling, money in the bank. You are the truth. We appreciate you coming on here and bringing that infectious energy, bringing that smile, that charisma. Hey, you a legendary coach waiting to happen, and we are going to be right behind you every step of the way, rocking with you and watching your journey. You've already been places. Like, y'all, we scratched. I mean, literally like scratched the surface on how epic and how amazing she is as a talent and as a coach. So y'all please follow her. But April Schilling, you got next. Thank y'all for joining us for another show. We appreciate y'all rocking. If you hung out with us for the whole time, we got some cool things going down. First and foremost, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. This is your last invitation to join. No, it ain't. I'm just teasing. Y'all can join tomorrow if you want or whenever you can, but we really would appreciate you sticking around and becoming a part of our family. We giving out some free t-shirts. That's right, Bella Vista. Is it the Bruins? Coach?
Yes.
The Bruin Nation. We giving out some free t-shirts. If you go to our IG page and tag in 5 friends, just helping us to promote, help us to grow. We're gonna send you a free SportsLifeTalk t-shirt. You can even get the You Got Next with Cavandin on the front. You know what I'm saying? You can get that version. That's what we call that logo, the Cavandin. All right. And I don't know. Come hang out with us every Wednesday night, 8:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. We stream live on YouTube. So just hit the bell notification. Come hang out with us. And we talk about sports, sneakers. Every week we talk about sneakers, music, pop culture. It's crazy. It don't matter. No subject is off limits. We have a great, technically we don't talk politics. All right. But we have a good time. So come hang out with us. Come get in the comments. Let us know you're out there, and we're going to show you some love and shout you out live on air. Kevin, what am I missing, man?
Nothing, man. You won this episode. I'm in my feelings, but now I'm out my feelings because now we have a new family member that we're going to meet next week when they come to Dallas. So I'm looking forward to that, Coach. Thank you so much for rocking with us. We really appreciate it, and thank you for sharing your story with us.
Awesome. Thanks, y'all. Y'all do a fantastic job. I'll see you in Dallas.
Hey, sharing is caring. Schillings is money. And I am the defending champ. Sports Life Talk Nation. We love y'all. Stay safe. Be blessed. Respect each other and love one another because together we are better. And keep dreaming big because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
See what's crazy is I knew you had next because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit, talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next, just a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this.